Hey everyone, welcome back to Pine Hollow Auto Diagnostics. Today we're working on a 2009 Subaru Forester. My friend just bought it last weekend, and he wants me to get it up to par, so it's drivable. It has 97,000 miles on it. Drives great. Couple issues that I already took care of. Front brakes were shot. Wheel bearings are a disappointment on this vehicle. I already replaced both hub assemblies on the passenger side. The front right was extremely noisy. The rear right was also noisy. It's the races just get pitted, and it's a defect. I consider that a defect. But he just drove it through some rain the other day, and he noticed that at the rear right, rear passenger floor was getting wet. So we're going to look into this. So it's not an electrical diagnosis, it's a water intrusion diagnosis. Let's take a look. So indeed, and yes, I have the whole vehicle torn apart. There's the front seat. It's a mess. So we have pools of water on the floor pan right here, and the front seemed dry until I picked the carpet up, and we have a lot of water. This is extreme water intrusion. The PCM was almost swimming in water, which is definitely not a good thing. You can see some rust there already, so I guess this has been going on for a little while. So water everywhere. So how do we go about finding where the water came from? And this is a lot of water here. It's not just a little leak. So let's try to pinpoint this. So the question is, where's the water coming from? The front or the back? So this barrier here is not enough to stop the water from migrating from the front area to the rear area. You can actually see, if you look inside right there, there's I don't know how to show it. See, the water is starting to migrate from the front to the back since the car is a little tilted here. So I don't know, you have to kind of use common sense here, go around the perimeter and watch for water marks where it has dried. You can see right there, it's the level was like up to here, now it's down to here. Same in the back. The whole floor pan, this foam is soaking wet. I mean, there must be half a gallon of water in this car right now. Looking towards the front, again, this foam, it kind of soaks the water up and wicks it up, so we can't really say it's coming from up there definitively. One thing I did notice was at this pass-through for the wiring here, you can see there is water marks right there going down under this foam. Let's see if I can show it. Right there, past the brake lines. The brake lines are actually inside the vehicle, believe it or not. So far this is the only sign of water intrusion that I see, in terms of traces, right from this corner down to here. Now, considering how much water got in here, my thought is it has to be splashing up from the wheel into, somehow getting into here, because this much water, we didn't get that much rain, and he was, driving on wet roads, obviously. So this water is kind of forced into here. It didn't just migrate from, I don't know, maybe the windshield. So let's let's dig a little deeper. Looking at the rear area. Oh my gosh. Man, you can go swimming in here. I've never seen this much water inside a vehicle. Wiring harnesses in the water. Oh my gosh. See how the foam soaks it up real nice. Maybe we should take one of these drain plugs out and fix the whole problem, right? That blows my mind. Again, looking for traces of where water could have leaked from. I don't see anything right there, no. No obvious signs. Yeah, gas tank's under here, so the rear wheel wouldn't really be spring. Into here maybe? Alright, I think we might be on the right track here, looking at those signs of water leaking down from this hole, which houses this junction box, I guess. So you can see, let's tone the light down a little bit. Right there, in that corner, that's where the water was coming down. Now, if we look at the back side of this junction box, that is definitely road grime. It's not just dust. Okay? So now we have to see why this thing's getting covered with dirt from the wheel. So that makes sense if, you know, this thing is basically being soaked with water from the wheel, and then it comes through this opening and starts filling the whole passenger side floor pan. And if you can see where the water marks were, the water line, I'm sorry about the bad focusing here, it was up to right here, so that was enough to overflow into the rear compartment. And since the car is always, you know, accelerating, the water ends up in the lowest spot and floods everything. So let's see why where this dirt's coming from. I might have to pull that fender liner from the front. Well, I think we found the problem. If you look through the hole, you can see sunlight. Let's see, right there. Oh man. Let's see what's on the other side. Okay, you can see right through into the passenger compartment. This little pin right here is absent. So is it feasible that the wheel just constantly forces water into that hole? It's always spraying when you're driving, and then it hits that junction box and migrates to the interior. I think that's our problem. So what's the correct solution for this? Gotta plug that hole somehow. I don't know what used to be there. Probably one of these plastic rivets. Wow, what a weird sequence of events. So all we can do is plug the hole, and reinstall everything, dry everything out, and hopefully that'll be it. So if your Subaru has massive water intrusion, check for that little hole right there. See if you're missing a you know, a little retaining pin. I don't know what those are called. Alright, if that fixes the problem, then that's the end of the video. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. So I came over here to see what this side looked like, and we're missing the stupid pin on this side too. What the heck? I missed one there. Oh man. Guess we'll have to take care of this one. I don't know where that water's going. Definitely, I guess not inside the vehicle, but still. I can't believe a little retainer for a fender liner can cause like massive flooding inside a vehicle. Subaru, you're a little disappointing. Draining the swamp. Doesn't it feel good? I don't know about you guys, I stayed up till 5 a.m. during the election. A little celebration afterwards. Hey guys, so it's the next day. I actually got some sleep and shaved. I just wanted to show you the fix for that water intrusion problem, what I came up with. So if you remember, this hole right here was just open to rainwater, and I just simply installed a 6mm bolt in the washer, and then put a lock washer and a nut on the opposing side. You can get your hand in there through the hole that houses the this junction block and get it done. So right now I have things drying out, because if you put the carpet back down on this wet foam, it's not going to be good, because that will never get a chance to dry out. And same thing right here, this is getting there, but and also on the driver's side we also had that open hole there, and luckily there wasn't any damage caused yet. But again, I did the same thing, just put a nut here. I'll try to show it to you right there. Lock washer and nut on this side, and a bolt with a washer on the other side. So hopefully that'll keep the water from coming in here and making a mess. Alright, well, I hope you find that helpful. If you're a Subaru owner, just keep an eye out for that. I don't know if the older ones have this issue, but these newer ones, it seems to me like they did cut some corners in terms of quality, like late 2000s. I don't know about the newer ones, but it is what it is. I still think they're cool vehicles. So I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.